Good morning, everyone. This is Crystal Raven with another episode of Grandma Plays. Got my good friend Nerdy Nerd here, gonna join me and do a little excavation on his house. We're gonna start our underground secret lair. We've already got the trees growing, all the good stuff, and close to our next mine rank. Gonna need another 100 million, but we're slowly getting it. So let's get on with this episode. And please excuse any of the text chats you might see because there are a few people on here that, can get a little rude. Well, as you can see here at Nerdy Nerd's place, I got the tree wall started. Um, the reason I backed mine up is so they didn't look like this. But on this one, we're doing an underground lair, so I wanted to have more room on the inside, so that way, you know, it could look kind of like a secret fortress. So we're probably gonna, as soon as I start going under, I'm doing some digging and all that good stuff. Let him know that I'm over in his place. Next door working. So probably what we're gonna do is just go right here. So we're gonna start just digging this all the way down to bedrock. Wow, I didn't realize just how deep you could go to the actual bedrock level. This is going to be a long, deep tunnel because I just didn't realize how, wow, just how deep to bedrock was on these plots. Here we go. We've hit bedrock. This is going to be very interesting because I did not realize how deep it was to bedrock. So I'm going to have to probably get someone with the ability to fly. I believe Nerd has the ability to fly. Um, if he does, I will have him help me smooth this out because we're going to have to Gonna have to figure out a way to make an elevator. And probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a water elevator, which will be really cool when we get it done. But uh, probably gonna have to slash p home because I'm gonna need some torches. It's gonna get really dark down there. So let's find out right there. 64 torches. Going to definitely need those. And since he has permission while I'm online to open the doors, I will close him in. As you can see, this is my wall of helpers. It's me and Lucius, my husband. That is Lugia, Astro, Salty, and Jonathan. I've got to get Nerdy's head up there, and I got to get Copper's head up there. Those are two other people that have helped me. So for right now, we're going to close that door because Nerdy, while I'm online, can open the doors, but nobody else can. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't die. That would have been painful. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a torch down here because we're going to need it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to clear out this whole bottom section and make a nice deep underground secret little location in which we can hide. I don't think so. Oh, yes, your plot was used. Yeah. But we'll just keep putting torches down. So that way we can see, because it gets pretty dark in here if you don't. Let's toss another torch down here. I am using your place now. Alright, let him know I'm using his place now, because, you know. show you some really neat things with this. Because you can use a water. Okay, we have got to the border length. This is what I needed to know. Okay, nothing from him, just saying I tried to mine in the administrator property, but I already knew that because, well, it's going to tell you when you're mining in a restricted area. Let's give a hi to who just came in. I don't know who they are, but we always want to be very polite and respectful. And let's see. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Are you an owner on the banner? Me? No. Just a player. Guess, someone thought I was an owner on the banner. Just an ordinary player. Oops, hit another corner. So this is one corner. Let's go this way and knock out what's going on now? Let's go find this corner. I have no idea what that person is griping about. Don't care really. You know, there's some people in here that find anything they can to gripe about. You know. Yes, I know I cannot mine in the road. Okay, so this must be the other corner. So we got that corner to that corner done. So this is how long it is. As you can tell, it's a lot deeper than it is longer or wider. Yeah, but it is deep. So it may not be very long or very wide, but with it being as deep as y'all saw it was when I dropped down here, you could do layers, you know, kind of like Shrek. Onions got layers. You could do layers here, you know. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna start by hollowing this out. Then I'm going to raise it up 2 more because I'm going to, instead of having the bedrock floor, we're going to use one of Nerdy's colors in his shirt. um, to do the floor and the walls with, so that way it's something that resembles him. After all, this is his place. So we'll get some colors out of his shirt and or out of his outfit, so that we can do the floors and the walls and the ceiling. Oops, we've hit the other corner. Yay, one corner down. What is that? 1, 2, 3 corners down. One to go. So let's get back over here and get in line to take this wall out. Throw another torch down so you can see what we're doing. When you're building, pretty much your imagination is your limits. I've been in a few different places and seen a few different houses and a few different ideas, and there was a couple houses that had their storage facilities hidden underground. And I was like, that would be cool to do your whole house underground. Yeah, mine has some underground. And it's got the tower above ground. I plan on building other stuff on top. That sign shows that I'm at the other corner. Now I just need to go this way, and then all we'll have to do is hollow it out. Mining's simple, it's easy, it's just very monotonous and very tedious. It can get boring, but you gotta think, you gotta get it all out before you can put something in. I could have saved myself a lot of time and a lot of energy and built on the surface and built up. But you gotta challenge yourself, You can't just take the easy way all the time. Sometimes you gotta say, what is something new and something different? I'm always building on the surface. I'm always building an above ground house. Let's see what we can do about building a sunken house. Maybe build half your house underground and half of it above ground. But really challenge your limits. And then there's a lot of people that strictly build underground because they don't have the ability to build up because they fall a lot, like I did. I'll probably build a tower in the center of Nerdy's property so he can have a nice big watchtower that goes up and over the trees, and you will see, unless I have his help who can fly, that I fall a lot. I'm one of those people who do not have very good skills in that area, but I make do. If I gave up because I couldn't do it, what would be the fun in any of that? And one of the things, that's part of what I love about Minecraft. I don't know if you're new to playing it, you played it before. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of young kids that play it. But I'm 46 years old. I play it. My husband's 43. He plays it. My daughter's 20. My other daughter's 24. She plays it. All my grandchildren play it, and they're 9, 8, and 6. They all play it. It's something that's the whole family can play. I mean, you can either play on PC, you can play on Xbox, you can play on they've got Minecraft for just about everything. It doesn't have to strictly be PC. It doesn't have to strictly be Xbox. I believe they have it for just about every console. Everything. I mean, you can even play it on your phone, I do believe. And the good thing about it is it connects you. While I'm pulling out my backpack, my husband, he's in the military, and when he was deployed in Afghanistan, he couldn't, it was hard for us to get to talk to him, and all that stuff, because we're so used to always spending time together. So my daughter found Minecraft. We played it on the Xbox. We had Xbox Gold. So we were able to talk as well. But when he was in Afghanistan, he had his Xbox over there, and he had his headset, and we would sit there and we would talk and just build, just destroy. I mean, if he was having a bad day, we would open up a creative game and just blow everything up and destroy everything and just help him get his stress out. And it made him feel good because he was able to play with his kids, his grandkids. We all still got to have good family fun, even though he was far away. I mean, so yeah, I really love Minecraft in a whole, in general, because it has kept my family connected when there was oceans between us and there was nothing. We were so used to having my husband around all the time, going fishing, going to the movies, at home playing video games, because we're gamers by heart. I mean, I've been playing games since Atari. I mean, Breakout, Pole Position, all those type games. So we're natural gamers. Our kids grew up gamers. I mean, my youngest daughter, who's 20, she grew up pretty much addicted to video games. She knew exactly when her dad was due to be home from work, and she would throw a fit if he did not get up and play at least an hour worth of Tetris Attacks while he held her. So he would sit there and he'd hold her and he would play video games with her, and then she'd go to sleep. She couldn't go to sleep without watching him play video games. So she grew up a gamer. She's had games in her life, her whole life. Mostly consoles. Where like I said, I've had some PC games, but they've been like the Farm Frenzies and the little stuff like you play on Facebook, Bubble Witch, things like that. doesn't matter if you're 5, 10, 50. You know, do what you love to do. And if a game as simple as Minecraft can bring your family together, uh, go for it. Don't let people tell you it's a kid's game. You know what? You got kids, play it. Kids that play it, tell your mom, tell your dad, say, hey, take 30 minutes with me. Help me build a house. Spend time. Maybe, people say it's in front of a computer. How is it spending quality time? Well, mom and dad have got to learn how to do everything. Mom and dad have got to learn how the controllers work. Mom and dad have got to learn how to build, how to craft, how to do all these things. So, how is it spending quality time with your family? You are getting to teach your parents about your world, your life. You're getting to bring them into it. You're getting to share your likes, your interests with them. And they're getting to be a part of it. And they're getting to see why you like playing the game. You might be into some of the Minecraft versions where you're first person shooter games. Okay, your dad might be a hunter, or get him to play it with you, because then he can see what you like. Enjoy what you like. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. I mean, life is precious. So enjoy it. Enjoy the simple things. Simple as getting on and digging a giant hole and somebody to build a secret underground lair, or open a world, start a vanilla Minecraft world as they call it on PC. I knew it as just a Minecraft world. Start it, and then you go to one side of the world and send your parent or your best friend or your child, send them to the other side of the world, and y'all try to build secret underground lairs and bases, and then try to find each other. Now on Xbox, I know there's mods that have it here, but in Xbox they start you with a map. You can make the restriction be on your game, leave the map at the spawn chest, and where y'all can't see where each other's at. Make a challenge out of it. Make it interesting. Make it be, say, put a mission to see who can get the most of a certain kind of wood or a certain kind of ore. Because, you've got to work at it. You've got to find it. The sky is the limits. Don't ever give up. Don't ever let what you love stop you. I mean, I enjoy what I do. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm a wife, I'm a gamer. I love what I do. I love what I am. I am who I am because that's the way I was made. This server, opblocks.com, is full of some of the most amazing people. I mean, my very first day on here, I didn't know how to make crafting tables. I didn't know where you got the stuff to make crafting tables. Because I finally found a plot, but there was nothing on it but dirt. And it said I could go to the mines and get all this ore. But where did I get wood? Where did I get wood? It said you couldn't cut down any of the trees. I was at a total loss. what to do. And I asked, how do you how do you make a chest? How do you make a crafting table? You know, and they're like, everybody's like, go to the shop, buy wood. You know, which is true. That's pretty much how you do it. But I knew nothing. And a young man by the name of on here, or I think young man, I don't know, he could be an older teenager. His gamer tag's Copper16, and he said, "Hey, come to me." I'm like, "How do you do that? Don't know." Um, he's like, "Okay, just stay where you're at. I'll come to you." He came to me, brought me 6 little saplings like that, and 32 where he had cut down leaves. He told me put the leaves down, and mine them down. I'd get more saplings. I took his 6 saplings, plus what I got out of that, probably got another 6 saplings. Took a total of maybe 12 saplings, and I was able to create this massive wall. Get all the wood for the stock of my tower, and still have plenty of saplings to start the one the field I started over in Nerd's place. And he helped me. And then Salty here ran across her. I didn't know how to do a lot of things. Salty helped me. I just kept having trouble teleporting. Salty came and put my little notes up, which she has all over the place, with how to teleport. By the way, how to go to the mines. She put all these little notes up for me all over. She's helped giving me some money for leveling up my mind. She's giving me pointers. Astro Buddy, has always, anytime I've had a question, been there to help answer it. He's never hesitated with asking a question. He's always been there. Anytime I needed help. When I told him I wanted to start the collection of head wall to display the people that have helped me, he went out and helped me get the heads I needed, because he's good at PvP. And, well, y'all saw him, Mr. Bolton. My mind has gone blank on his first name right now. Let's take his head down and see. Oh, Richard. Richard, he helped me the other day. Y'all were here when I gave the shout out to him. He helped me with a lot of different things and advice and all that. And, well, y'all know Nerdy Nerd. But as soon as I get his head's gonna go right there. He gives me the plot to build on. He comes in, gives me a good laugh. Oh, he is just a riot. He is a goofball, but I say it in a good way. He makes my day. He makes me laugh and enjoy it. And then there's Lugia. Oh, Lugia. Lugia helps give me coins to level up my mind. I've also can build on his place when he's on. He is the one that by now you probably seen the bonus footage of me being trolled. He would put TNT, and he is just an outright hoot. And Salty comes in with a lot of puns and jokes, just full of laughs, full of good times. If you haven't started playing Minecraft, you got a console, you got a PC, you got a smartphone, check it out. I mean, literally, your imagination is the limits. I I love this game. I love the people on the server, and I hope I can continue to play on this server because I've got little tasks and stuff to do so I can keep getting better and better and get more and more money. I like that. But mostly I like the people, the kids, the adults, the teenagers, everybody I have played with. 90% of them have been amazing people, have been nothing but nice and kind. You know, I'll see in the chat somebody who, like me, when they get on, how do you get wood? You'll see someone else, hold on, I'll bring you some. Everybody here is just so helpful. You get your occasional ones that aren't. You get your occasional problem children. But for the most part, everybody, everybody in here is helpful to each other. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up, and when I get my other heads, I will show you that because, like I said, I got Nerdy's and Copper's head to put on here, and he said he can get me Copper's head. I've tried to get Nerdy's head, but he's a little OP on the PvP, and I die non-stop. I'm gonna have to get somebody probably like Astro or Lugia that's actually pretty good at the PvP to maybe get me his head. Oh, excuse me. Um, but I will add him not necessarily as people I have beat in the game, but it's my way of having a constant reminder when I come into my tower and I go down to my storage that there are so many amazing people on here. And every time I meet someone that helps me, I'm going to ask them if, hey, they mind going to PvP and letting me get their skinhead. So that just didn't sound right. It sounded kind of off, but so that way I can post it up here. I want a constant reminder of the good that's out there, the good people that are out there. Because the 1-2 rotten apples shouldn't spoil it all for the sheer joy, the sheer laughter I get when I play with these people. If you saw the troll video, you saw. I mean, that's the stuff they get, you know. I know I normally record in the daytime my episodes for here, but I'll try to start doing some bonus recordings of like the trolling and the the craziness like that was in the evenings. I just don't record as much then. It's because right now I'm new and I don't have all the ability to take out the extra of my husband, my kids in the background because they're laughing about it too. But the more I think about it, I might start recording more at those times because that's part of why I love Minecraft is because the whole family loves it and enjoys it and people need to see it. So again, this is Crystal Raven signing off with another episode of Grandma Plays and hopes you enjoyed it, hopes you comment, hopes you like, and hopes to see you again. And y'all have a very good morning or evening.